During the Korean War in 1950, hundreds of thousands of refugees fled to New Nampo port to escape the fighting. They all hoped to board U.S. military ships and get away. Deoksu's family was among them. After a desperate struggle, his parents managed to get his younger siblings onto the ship. Deoksu was still climbing up, carrying his little sister Mosin on his back. But just as they were about to board, a big hand yanked his sister down, leaving only her torn sleeve behind. Deoksu ran to the edge of the ship, shouting her name as loud as he could, but there was no answer. He wanted to get off and search for her, but his father stopped him. After one final, desperate hug, his father jumped off the ship to look for Mosin. Before he could find her, the ship started to pull away, and their hometown was left behind in a cloud of explosions. Watching his father fade into the distance, Deoksu and his mother broke down in tears. That might be the last time they ever saw each other. Later, Deoksu's family went to Busan International Market to find their aunt. After much searching, they finally found her shop. The aunt was heartbroken to hear her brother hadn't made it onto the ship, but she still took in Deoksu's family. So their mother raised 3 kids on her own. Life was incredibly hard, but she still sent all of them to school. To help out, Deoksu shined shoes on the street whenever he could. He never forgot his father's last words: to take responsibility as the man of the house. Years passed. Deoksu eventually dropped out of school. He worked as a laborer at the docks so his siblings could keep studying. His younger brother lived up to their hopes. He got into Seoul National University with top marks. Deoksu was proud, but also worried. There was no way they could afford the tuition. His best friend Dalgu told him Germany needed miners for post-war reconstruction. Just 3 years of work there could earn him a lot. Deoksu was tempted, but still hesitated. That night, his brother told their mother he wanted to quit school and go work in the city. She saw right through his worries. Just then, the door opened. Deoksu had been listening outside the whole time. He told his brother to just focus on his studies and not worry about money. Not long after, Deoksu and Dalgu arrived in Germany. Anxious but determined, the work was even harder than they expected. They spent hours underground every day, and any moment could bring disaster. But to pay his brother's tuition, Deoksu pushed through. One day while out on his bike, he was drawn by a girl singing in Korean. He crashed right into a vendor stand. The girl was Youngja. She had also come all the way from Korea, now working as a trainee nurse at a hospital. They hit it off right away. Whenever he had time, Deoksu went to visit her, even though life was still tough. Their 2 lonely hearts slowly grew closer, but fate wasn't done testing them. Because of a staff mistake, there was a mine collapse. Everyone tried to escape, but Dalgu was hit by falling rocks. Deoksu didn't hesitate. He ran back to save his friend, but the mine completely caved in. They were buried in seconds. In what he thought were his final moments, Deoksu saw his father in a dream. No one knows how much time passed. Suddenly, beams of light broke through above. They heard people calling their names. Right after the accident, Youngja rushed over as soon as she got the news. She demanded the manager send someone in to rescue them, but he said the mine was filled with gas and could explode again at any time. Going down there would be suicide. Helpless, Youngja fell to her knees and sobbed, but the other workers couldn't stand it anymore. They grabbed tools and forced their way past the Germans, determined to save their friends. After searching for hours, they finally found Deoksu and Dalgu barely alive. Youngja held Deoksu's hand tight as he was carried out, battered and bruised. After such a close call, the two knew their feelings for each other were real. With Youngja's care, Deoksu recovered quickly, but his visa was about to expire, and miners couldn't extend their visas. He wanted Youngja to leave with him, but she gently turned him down. The moment she left the hospital room, she broke down in tears. She wanted to be with him too, but she also had to work to support her family. She could only bury her love deep in her heart.